Hey there, this is Mr. Twiggy 1Q1 from Expert Channel.
And this is Expert Observer from Expert Channel.
And today we're going to be showing you, we're going to be playing for you a commentary on hopefully a couple of nukes that we've gone on Modern Warfare 2. Personally, these are the easiest techniques to get a nuke. So obviously, for somebody who doesn't have a nuke, or who hasn't gotten one or really wants to get one, this is really beneficial to you, and yeah, it's pretty easy.
Yep, I would say noob tubing is probably the best way to get a nuke.
I don't say noob tubing, I just say strategically placing grenade-launched grenades.
Okay, so rocket-propelled grenading, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that one. Yeah. Rocket-propelled grenade. Okay. Well, that's an RPG.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so okay, we're gonna go ahead and start it up here. Okay, 353. So obviously this is on Favilla. If you take a quick look at that class, you'll see that I have One Man Army Pro, Danger Close Pro, Ninja Pro, and then I have the M4A1 with a Claymore, and I also have a grenade launcher attached to it. Now, pretty much everything there is really essential to getting a nuke. I'd say the only thing out of all of those that you don't really need, that isn't necessarily necessary, is the Ninja Pro. I use it because, for me, that's personally the best thing, but obviously, for other people, you might want to put something else on.
Yeah, like, I would probably put either Ninja Pro on, or maybe I would have Steady Aim Pro, just because it changes the direction of, or it changes like the width of how far your gun, the grenade will go and everything, and it's just really your personal preference.
Yeah, exactly. And it's really useful because sometimes, well, as you can see here, basically the whole premise of this technique for getting a nuke is essentially you find a place. On most maps, it's pretty close to B. You'll notice that right outside the balcony is B, and if I just look down, I can shoot anybody at B. And basically, normally these spots have one or two entrances, so you load up the entrances with your claymores. I just got a kill right there, so this right here is a pretty good spot for claymores. And what you do is basically every time you run out of noob tubes, or every time you run out of claymores, then you just switch to the exact same class with One Man Army Pro, and you're basically rejuvenated with your ammo, and it's really useful. So you'll notice that pretty much every time I go into this building, I always want to have everything reloaded, and that's mainly because I put a claymore at that specific spot. And sometimes it doesn't get people, sometimes it does. But the main use for the claymores is just so you can hear people if they're coming up. So if you hear a click and a boom, you know somebody's coming up, you can shoot at the stairs, you can take them out right away.
Yeah, and so also in this nuke that we got here, the first one, we were just basically, nuke is really a lot of luck. It depends on who you're playing with too. And it does take usually a few tries or even more to get a nuke, just because not everyone plays the same, and there's just
it's a lot of different factors.
Yeah,
that go
hard
into
to predict too. Like what people are going to do. Like you think they might do one thing and it goes the other way.
And for me personally, the biggest, also right there, that's a really good claymore spot. I always put a claymore right there, and as I shown before, at the bottom of the stairs, right beside the garbage can. And also, if you saw right there, I proned behind that, okay, I don't know how that worked right there, but anyways, yeah, so I usually, every time I need to switch, like if I need to reload my claymores or my noob tubes, I usually go behind into that little tiny bathroom. I prone behind that thing. I also use that if I'm calling in a Harrier or a chopper gunner. And one of the main factors that determines whether or not you're going to get a nuke is whether the people on the other team shoot down your chopper gunner with rocket launchers and stuff like that.
And so right here, it's just a lot. Also with the nuke, it's just a lot of waiting usually. And
oh, just a quick note. You'll notice that every time the B sign, you'll notice it starts to flash. That means that somebody else is trying to grab B. They're trying to take it over. And especially on this map, it's really useful because basically every time somebody starts to take B, you just hop up onto that little roof, you just shoot a nuke tube down there, and then come back in. See right there, you'll notice it's flashing. And I wanted to jump down, but I'm out of nuke tubes, and there was a guy covering up there. I was kind of stuck, but luckily for me, somebody else took him out, so that was...
Yeah, and as you guys may have noticed before, we're playing on Domination right now, and Domination is probably the best for getting nukes, because you just there's no, your kills aren't counted as points, and so it's just it's the amount of time you have the flag captured is what is counted, and so that's why it's really good to play on Domination, because you can get as many kills as you need.
Yeah. And I might have forgotten to mention, but the main kill streaks that you're going to want are Harrier, Chopper Gunner, and Nuke. Now you can switch out Harrier for Attack Helicopter until you unlock it. It isn't as good, but it's okay. And with the Chopper Gunner, you can switch it out with the AC-130 until you get your Chopper Gunner. So sometimes you get really lucky with Harriers, you know, sometimes you don't. You'll notice right there, I didn't get so lucky on the bombing part, but I just got a kill there with the Harrier. I just got a second one, and I just got a third one. So that was a pretty good Harrier. I just launched it. The best spot is if you have two positions, two flags, the best spot is to send it on their only flag, because you know they're probably going to be spawning there. It's probably pretty easy.
Yeah.
Now, with this Chopper Gunner, mainly when you have a Chopper Gunner, you're literally not going to let go of the trigger. You're going to keep shooting, and you're not going to stop shooting. And a big mistake that some people make is if they see somebody's inside a building or outside of reach, they fire at them for too long. And if you're just firing at a single person and you're not killing them, you're wasting your time and other people can shoot you. Because you want to make sure that nobody really gets any shots on you, otherwise they'll shoot a rocket launcher or an AT-4 at you, or even a javelin. So you want to make sure that you don't spend too much time on one person. And mainly, the main thing it is killing people, obviously, but your main goal is to not get shot down. So you'll notice right there, we got the nuke. Yeah, so...
And so, as you might notice, this is Mr. Before, the person who's doing the main commentary on this is Mr. Twiggy1Q1. But when you look, it actually says Expert Observer. That's because he was playing on my account. But Mr. Twiggy1Q1 is the person who got the nuke.
Yeah.
So right here is the game-winning kill.
It looked pretty cool because it looked almost as if I had shot the grenade launcher that killed 6 people right there, but of course that's not how it happened.
Yeah.
38 and 5. I got almost the exact same score as that guy, which was pretty weird. Same assists, same deaths.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's it for this video. Be sure to comment, rate,
and subscribe. So we'll put any links or any annotations on the video that we need to later. And yeah, just do those and keep subscribing.
Yeah, and also be sure that if you like these videos and you want to see more, I have lots more, and so does James, Expert Observer. We have a lot more techniques on different maps that work really well. So if you really did like this video and you want to see more, you have to be sure to comment or, even just message us letting us know. This is Mr. Twiggy1Q1 from Expert Channel.
And this is Expert Observer, signing off.
Bye. And Matthew 5.